Okay, yep, mic is connected. All right, so I'm making this video to answer this question. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up really quickly and get this shit out the way because I have been, we about to hit 200 subs on the new channel, fire. Anyway, I got this comment a couple times actually. Let me go to it. What do you think about prop firms? Can you make a video on why you don't use prop firms? So this is it. Number one, when I first started trading, I didn't have, I wasn't disciplined. I did not have patience. I did not have a lot of things. And I was very, very aggressive. I'm still very aggressive, especially knowing I have a bigger account. Not necessarily saying that I would fail now if I was to do it, which I'm gonna get into that later. But back in the day, I used to do the FTMO ones, and I used to do, I think it was my Forex Funds, but they ended up getting shut down or whatever. However the shit went. If y'all know, y'all know. But after seeing that happen, and then after seeing what happened with FTMO, that made me kind of turned me away from funded accounts. You have to pay a certain amount. Some of these funded accounts you got to pay monthly. You got to do this, you got to do that. I don't like the fact about the whole prop split thing, my God, I can't talk. Profit splits. I don't like that. If I'm trading and I'm making 10K, 20K, 30K, I don't want to have to split that. I don't care. Like, I don't want to have to split that with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I want that for myself. And I mean, you can call it greed, you can call it what you want. Everybody got their own opinion. But me personally, if I'm making $20,000, $30,000 from the market, I want to be able to keep all of it. I don't want to have to pay a monthly fee or have to pay a split, and then I don't want to have to wait 2 to 3 weeks to get my fucking payout. Like, when we trade, you can make your money same day, take your money same day. With these, you got to make money, you got to pass this, you got to wait this amount of time, you got to do these evaluations, it's a lot of different rules you have to follow that I just don't like. I'm not the follow the rule type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm trading, I want to be able to be aggressive as I want. If I go on a drawdown, shit, $5,000 knowing I can make $20,000, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But prop firms, they care. You can only go into so much drawdown. And you can say, like, oh, you need to be a better trader, you need to be more disciplined, you need to be this, you need to be that. Listen, risk to reward, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing this shit is not safe. You either gonna win or you gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't want to just go in and mug and over leverage. But if you know a trade is about to go in a certain direction, drawdown is just something you have to deal with. If you're trying to make money, why are we pussyfooting around with our accounts? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. We risking money to make money. So when it comes to prop firms, I'm just not a big fan of all the rules, all the things you got to go by, the whole profit split. And it's just accounts, websites, and people shutting down and shit not working in the US no more, and this going on and that going on. It's just too much different shit happening that turns me away from wanting to do props. The biggest thing though was just me being super aggressive whenever I traded. I could pass all the FTMOs and they always say I failed because everything else is passed same day. Profits, all that shit. The only thing was like, oh, you was in drawdown, just too much. $50 over drawdown, $10 over drawdown, $100 over drawdown. And I'm like, bro, if y'all would just take that drawdown shit away, I can make you niggas millions. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I felt when I was doing FTMO, because it's like, you know what direction is going in. And a lot of times when people are blowing their accounts, I mean, sometimes it's because they don't know what's going on, but a lot of times it's not necessarily because they don't know. It's because they're probably over leveraging, and they were right. Their account just couldn't hold that drawdown. So that'd be a lot of people's issue. It's not that you're wrong. It's not that you don't know what you're doing. It's that you went in a little too heavy at that time. Your account couldn't hold that drawdown, and then your account gets blown because it closed out your trade, and then it goes exactly what you think. And then even further, that's happened to me a lot, and it is what it is. But it's like, it's a lot of different things. Like, I'm not cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's fine. There's a lot of people that's making millions out there doing this shit. And I may give it a try again at some point, but I just don't trust those websites, bro. Like, people say they do this and do that and the payouts here, and that's cool. But it's like, I don't want to rely on that. And then to get to a point to where I'm abusing these accounts and I'm used to this shit. And then it's like, oh, well, let's go on. Yes, you can save your money. Yes, you can still do your own personal account and this and that. But imagine, why would I continue to use my own personal funds when I could just pay this little fee here, which is paying for itself. If you're a profitable trader, it'll pay for itself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to get too comfortable doing that, and then that shit gets shut down, and we got to find another one. Then we got to pass this, and we got to do this, and we got to follow their rules. And their rules may not be like the last person. It's It's just too much shit. I don't want to get comfortable with one thing because it may not last too long. Now, I mean, y'all can do what y'all want. I ain't telling y'all not to do it because of how I feel, but I see people talk about it all the time. A lot of people have gotten a lot of success from doing prop firms, and I'm just not one of them people. I just don't like it. I do my own personal funds. If I lose, I lose. If I win and take my money that day or whenever I feel like taking my money. I don't have to wait 2 to 3 weeks to a month or however long, or it'd be a delay because this person payout was way bigger, so we got to pay them first. Then we got to turn around and pay you, but we ain't got enough yet, so we got to wait for more people to come in and lose so we can make more money to pay you. Like, I don't have time for that. So that's how I feel. I don't know if that's how the shit is. That's just how I feel. There's too many different things that could go wrong in my mind for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna pay these people $100 and $150 a month, or $250 or $500 a month, just so I can get this $500,000 trading account, so I can make hella money. And I know there's something that's cheaper, but like I said, if we trying to do this shit for a living, ain't no point in doing some bullshit like a 10K, 20K account. Yes, you can make money. Yes, you can get something from that, but if you're going to be trading and you're going to take this shit serious, you want to be able to make a livable income off of this shit. You don't want to just, now granted, you can do like little shit here and there, like, I don't want to say 300 to 400 is like little, but you know, $50, $70, $80, you know, get your gas, get your oil change, stuff like that, just so you don't have to touch your work checks. But it's like, if you want to get to a point where you want to stop working, you're going to need to be able to actually make some money from this. You know what I'm saying? Like, make at least what you were making at your job or more than what you was making at your job. You see what I'm saying? So if you're making $800 a week, you want to be able to make at least $900 to $1,000 consistently every single week. That way it's like, okay, I'm making more than my job, and I've been making more than my job for the past year, 2-3 years. I can finally quit, because if you making an extra $900 while you making, or $900 to $1,000 a week while you still making $800 out your check, you should have some money saved up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a lot of different things that go with this, bro. But like I said, my biggest thing is just I was aggressive, and I kept failing because I kept going in a drawdown. Literally everything else would be passed, and the only thing that I would not pass is the drawdown. And I don't know what it is, bro. Like, hey, let me be in drawdown, bro. I can be in drawdown 15, 14, 13, but I'm telling you, when that bitch hit take profit, that motherfucker gonna be 50, 60, 70. So that's my biggest thing. Drawdown rules, garbage. Cause I'll be in drawdown, bro. I've held drawdown on my shit like crazy, bro. I've held some crazy drawdown before, and still came out, and I was able to take my money same day. And I just don't like the fact you gotta wait. This person payout gets, approved. You gotta wait. It's a lot of different shit. I don't know how shit is now because I don't look into them like that. I said I was gonna get into them and see how it is and see if I can pass whatever the fuck. And because I was seeing a lot of people do the I don't even know what the shit's called, but what's that shit with the futures? Whatever it is, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm not a fan of rules, bro. When it comes to trading, it's supposed to be freedom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, learn how to trade and just trade. If you take that route, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But like, I'd rather stick with the personal fun route. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just rather do my own shit. If I go in and draw down fucking $15,000, but I make $60,000 in return, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not going to be like, oh, well, you was in drawdown 15K, so even though you made us $60,000, you failed because you went in the drawdown too much. That's fucking stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather hold my personal funds and be in drawdown for 10,000, 20,000 if I know for sure I'm making 50, 60, 70, 80, because at some point you have a cutoff number. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you're using big accounts, you got to understand, like, you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna risk $10. Nah, bro. If you got a 100K account, you need to be risking shit, 10K, 1K. You know what I'm saying? Something. But $10, and you gotta, like, it's gonna change the more money you make, the bigger your account get. Yada yada yada. So, that's my little bit on that. Also, someone wanted me to do. I think this is also following up with that last video. Someone wanted me to talk about supply and demand, and I will do that, but it's been a lot of shit going on in my real life. That's why y'all haven't heard from me, seen me. I haven't been talking in chat. It's just been a lot of shit happening in real life that I've been having to deal with, and I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm not like, it's not nothing mental. It's just family. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot has been happening, and I've been having to take care of that. And I'm not trying to because my trading setup, that shit is at my mom's house. This shit right here, this on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? This is just some personal shit like YouTube, music, whatever. But my actual setup to where I make my trading videos and stuff like that, all that shit is at my mom's place. And lately I have not been able to just stay there like I want to because I have been busy here dealing with stuff I've been dealing with at home. So once I'm able to get over there and make that trading video, I really want to like break everything down to y'all, bro. But like, I don't know, bro. I may say fuck it one day and just drop one long ass video and just break down everything I know. And if y'all want me to just break it down even more in a one-on-one shit, that shit's not gonna be free. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hey, it is what it is. When you need my help outside of my time, if I'm putting everything I know on the internet and you still need just that little bit of shit, it's not a big deal. But that shit would not be free. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But anywho, outside of that, I don't like prop firms because of the rules that they have. Websites get shut down. Payouts don't get paid out. Just too much. And I mean, obviously it's a risk to reward, but imagine you pay for an account, let's say $50K, you pass it, you make damn near $100,000 and they shut the website down. You don't put your money in it, so you don't get that back. You don't get your payout, and it's just a lot of shit. And like I said, it may just be me because of what happened in the past with, I think it was my Forex Funds or my future fund, whatever the hell MFF shit was, whatever that was. So it was that one, and then like I said with FTMO, because everybody was kicking FTMO ass, and then all of a sudden they was like, yeah, no, U.S. clients, we're not doing that. So I just don't want to have to deal with shit like that. Don't beat me up, don't be mad, don't throw no hate in the comments. Even if you do, it don't matter. It is what it is. I'm entitled to my own opinion, just like y'all are too. But if y'all want to do that shit, that's on y'all. I'm not saying don't do it because of how I feel. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people who do it and they got success. There's people in chat who doing it and they fucking successful doing it. But me personally, I have yet to do it for those reasons. I don't know, bro. I'm not up for that. I'd rather, like I say, trade my own personal funds. But other than that, that's all I got for today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications. Join the Discord. Hopefully I'll be back soon. Like I said, I just got a lot of shit going on right now. I'm cool. I'm just making sure my family cool. Outside of that, we chilling. I will be back hopefully next week. Because today is Wednesday. So hopefully I'll be back next week. Also, the market been looking pretty fucking like, that shit been ass to me. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't placed a trade in probably like 2 weeks. That shit looks so fucking ass to me. And I just don't care. Like, y'all will get to that point, and it's not, I'm not saying that I hate trading or whatever, but it's like you'll get to a point to where you so disciplined, like, okay, this shit don't look like shit. I'm not finna be on here forcing nothing. It is what it is. If other people see some shit, but I don't see it, I didn't fucking see it. You know what I'm saying? So if fucking Esco saw gold was about to drop from whatever price and I wasn't on the charts, hey, it is what it is. But when I click on the charts and that shit look ugly to me, I'm not trading. And just so happened these past week and a half, that shit has not been looking cool. So I don't care. Anyway, that is all I got. I got to get back on this phone. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Also, well, y'all probably don't give a fuck. I'm going to catch y'all next one. Peace.